This is my basic, everyday, kind of my go-to makeup look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I already have my basic, never-changing makeup base on, which consists of my makeup, concealer, my contouring, and my eyebrows. So let's just go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is take some of my Urban Decay Primer Potion, this one's in Sin, and grabbing, this comes out on a little doe foot, and a lot of product comes out at first, so I like to kind of wipe a little bit of it off because you really don't need too much of this potion. In fact, if you do put a lot of this primer on your eyelids, it's just going to crease, and the whole point of putting a primer on is to prevent creasing and to keep your eye makeup, you know, staying on for longer. So I just take the doe foot and put it on my eyelid, so from lash line to crease. Like so. And then you just want to kind of tap that out with your finger so there's no harsh line. I'm using a big brush. It kind of fits, you know, half over your eyelid. I'm going to take the e.l.f. bronzer, and I'm going to take this lighter shade. So I'm going to brush in the lighter one. And just sweep that on top of the potion. Now I do use the same well, it's not really an eyeshadow. I use the same bronzer color for my highlight, but since below my brow bone I don't have any primer potion on there, it does give it a different look. This is going to have a slightly more peachy look to it, as opposed to the highlight is just very, you know, it has a really nice sheen in it. It comes out to be pretty much, I'd say, a white, an icy white. And I just kind of blend it all together just with the big. So the next thing that I like to do, and this is kind of backwards to what most people would do, but I find that it works the best for me, because when I curl my eyelashes, sometimes my eyes water. So I like to curl my eyelashes, put mascara on, and then put on my eyeliner, which most people would do eyeliner, then curl your lashes and mascara. But just to help prevent me from having to do a lot of cleanup work, I just straight away go ahead and use the eyelash curler. So based on your preference, you can switch this no matter what. So you just want to curl your lashes and add mascara. The mascara that I'm using currently is the Rimmel Lycra Lash Extender. Gives me a ton of length and volume. So top and bottom lashes. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is put on my eyeliner. This is the type of brush that I use. It's kind of short, it's dense. It came with the, I think, the Maybeline gel liner. Let me see if I can find one. Oh yeah. So it came with the Maybeline Eye-studio gel liner. So these come together. And it's actually one of my newest favorite brushes to put on eyeliner with. The eyeliner that I like to use that lasts the longest, that I don't have to touch up, that's actually just my favorite gel eyeliner, period, is the MAC Blacktrack Fluidline. On the very, very tip of my brush. One tip I will give you guys with the gel liner is, as soon as you are done using the product, put the cap back on, because it does have a tendency to dry out. So I'm going to do kind of a winged line. That's kind of my basic everyday thing. So to do the winged eyeliner, I start at the center of my eye. And I just kind of draw a line like that. So it stops at the edge of my eye. This has no wing to it so far. Next thing I do is I just slowly bring it forward and keeping it as close to the lash line as possible, because you want this to be thinner and to get thicker. And then this is the time, if you can, while your eyes open, you want to fill in any of the little gaps that you missed in between your lashes. Alright, and then I'm going to grab a little bit more eyeliner. And this is how I'm going to do my wing. So as you can tell, very basic. It's a little spotty in through here, but that's okay because I'm going to smooth that out in a second. The rule of thumb for a winged eyeliner is you want to follow, this is your lower lashes, you want to follow how, if that was just to extend up. So I'm just going to go from my lower lash line and make a wing like that. It's easier for me to raise my eyebrows because it kind of helps to get rid of any of the, it makes it more taut here, so you don't have to pull your eye. You can just raise your eyebrows and it should mostly do it for you. And then from the corner here, just want to thicken it and combine it with the rest of the eyeliner. Like so. And I'm going to do the other eye and I will be right back. Now that the eyeliner is done, what I like to do is take a little bit of a golden color. So this is just, again, that eye, or that bronzer, and just run it along my socket. This is a MAC pencil brush. And that's just going to give you a little bit of definition and depth through your eyes. I like to take just a teeny bit of that golden color and go underneath my eyes. And then a little bit of the light color. And pop that in the inner corners of my eye. This helps to keep my eye nice and white. This is my Coastal Scents palette. I'm going to show you different blush colors, and I'm going to use this really bright, not red, not orange, not pink, but somewhere kind of in the middle there. And I'm just going to tap the lightest bit onto this because it's super pigmented. You don't need very much of it at all. And then on the apples of my cheeks, and the way I find the apples of my cheeks is instead of making like the dumb blush smile, I like to kind of do a whistle because that's going to tell me more where the apples of my cheeks are, and it's not going to get it too close to my nose because that is one of the kind of issues that you can deal with if you do this smile. When you lower down, you can see that it's, you know, really close to your nose, where when you do the more whistle, it's going to move. It's just much easier to put more on and add it forward towards your nose as opposed to, you know, having to go through with powder and just put more on to make it look like you didn't do it. So, whistle. On the apples of your cheek, put a little bit of blush. And then take a Kabuki brush. This is the AVEDA Kabuki brush. Just go through and soften everything. I'm just going to add a little bit of gloss. This is the NYX gloss in the color Vintage. Just going to put a little bit of that on. This is my basic, everyday, kind of my go-to makeup look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.